Well, what's good, Sooner Nation? How y'all doing? I'm pre-recording this video Thursday night. Going to be posting it in the morning. Uh, by the time this video gets out, the next day it will be the Oklahoma Sooners versus the Houston Cougars at the Palace on the Prairie in Norman, Oklahoma, at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to kind of give my insights and what I'm going to be looking for in the game. But before I do, thank every one of y'all for pulling up and joining me today as I kind of give my insights on this. Can I? But first, can I get you to hop down and hit that red subscriber button? Turn on your post notification bells. That way you won't miss any OU content that I will be uploading. And if you're watching this on a computer, there's a red YouTube subscriber button down in the right hand corner. You can tap on that. You don't even have to leave the video. Just hover your little mouse over that and you can subscribe right there. And also, can I give you to give me a like and a comment? That helps push the YouTube algorithm, and it helps small content creators like myself get noticed in the YouTube world. And could you please share the video, because sharing is caring. Well, like I stated, we're going to be playing the Houston Cougars Saturday at 6:30 at Norman, and here's what I'm going to be looking for. I know we had some O-line issues last Friday against Temple. It seemed like when we had Bryson Hickman in the game, we were doing okay, but when he went out, we kind of fell into a slump. But I forgot what the PFF grade was, but if you go back and watch Jay at Unfair Sports, EPL played for 9 snaps, and he had a pretty decent PFF grade off of that. But I'm going to be looking for aggressiveness, getting on the blocks, pancaking the hell out of them, taking them to the ground without holding, just be a bunch of junkyard dogs in that game and just play at an aggressive high level. That's one thing I'm going to be looking at on the O-line. And also, another thing I'm going to be looking at, can they clean up that middle and kind of keep Jackson Arnold from getting jacked when he's in his throwing motion? Because there's a few of them completed passes that Jackson made Friday that he got hit a couple times. Can we clean that up? So I'll be watching that. Also, our running game. Can we establish a running game in that ball game? We desperately need a running game going. I mean, Javonte Barnes showed flashes. Taylor Tatum, he's every bit as advertised. He is a heck of a running back, and I really do like him. Can we get Gavin Sawchuk going? And I think if we can get them 3, and if we can add Hicks to the mix, and I think if we can get them guys established, get a run block game up in the trenches, I think we will be okay. That's one thing I'm going to be paying close attention to, is getting our running game established. And also, I'm going to be looking, will Seth Luttrell, will he put some longer pass plays, which he did against Temple. He showed some. And but these receivers have to make catches. I mean, we all seen J.J. Hester and Brennan Thompson miss a couple. But, guys, I'm going to chalk that up like me and Mike Boganowski talked about earlier. I'm going to chalk that up to game jitters, rust, call it what you want. But they can't drop them passes. And we seen Deion Burks. He is that guy. And he's going to be an explosive playmaker. But I would like to see us not have to dink and dunk to stay in the game. I want to see them. I want to see some long passes in this game than what I seen last time, which we seen a few with Jalil Farouk, which he's out for the season. So it's next man up. I don't know if Nick Six is going to be playing in the game Saturday. They held him out against Temple. So when we get him back in the mix, and Andrell Anthony, uh, I think we're going to be fine at the receiver position. So I'm going to be paying attention to that. How going to be paying attention to our pass block technique. Uh, how they can keep Jackson Arnold from getting smashed every time he releases the ball. They was coming right up the middle on us on a few of those plays, and Jackson had to take some shots, but he did complete some passes. And Jackson, you know, contrary to what people are saying, he's going to be that dude, guys. I mean, he showed some good, and he showed some bad. He showed some bad reads. That's expected. I mean, I'm not going to get down hard on him after one game. He checked the box that I was looking for in the first game, and if he how that Alamo Bowl affected him throwing those interceptions against Arizona, and how it affected him coming into this season being the starter. Check my box. No interceptions. There that was a win for me watching that he didn't throw there. We didn't have any turnovers. Tight end play. I'm going to be looking if they're going to go to Bayer Sharp again. He's really showing that he can that he's going to be a dude. I mean, it's nice to see an aggressive tight end like Bayer Sharp, because we didn't have it last year. Stogg was a shell of his former self. He needed duct tape, baling wire, and WD-40 to keep him going. And that's not a throwing a shade against Stogg at all. I mean, Stogg did what he could, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I hope we get a lot of play out of our tight ends in that game. Also, switching to my favorite position on the defense, guys, I really can't. After watching them now, guys, I know that was Temple. But if they play with that intensity that they played with Friday night, and I'm almost certain that they're probably going to be stronger Saturday than they were last Friday against Temple. I mean, and if you look at the big picture, I mean, we're rotating guys in and out of that defensive line and the secondary and linebacker. We're rotating constantly. We're keeping a fresh set of legs out there at all times. And so I guess what I'm going to be looking at, because we really didn't need to use a lot of linebacker play. I mean, Kobe McKenzie was in on some plays. Danny Stutzman was our leading tackler, and Kip Lewis, our cheetah. They had a great game. I'll just give them that. But I look for Zach Alley to kind of turn up the volume, turn up the heat a little bit. He's only doing what he has to do, and I like that. He's not showing a lot, but he's giving you a lot out there on the field watching these guys play. And I'm almost certain that Jaden Jackson, Stoney, G Baby, Dominic Williams, DJ Terry, you're going to see the same guys Saturday, and I'm hoping to see some Danny Okoye this coming up Saturday. See what he, and I'm wanting to see some PJ Adebarway too. on that edge. But really, there's I'm guys. It's hard to judge Houston. It's like judging Temple because Temple was the worst team in their division last year, and Houston just got railroaded in their game against UNLV, and they've had to replace some players. They've got players that's dinged up. It's hard to make a judgment. It really is. Basically, all we're doing right now is just reaching. But there again, there's a lot can be taken away, and a lot can be watched for on Saturday against a team like Houston. Now, the guys that I watched a little while ago, I think, and it kind of put a thought in my head. The game I'm going to be paying attention to Saturday is Tulane and Kansas State because we got Tulane in less than 2 weeks come Saturday. We'll have them in a week. So I'm going to see how they play against Kansas State and see how that goes. But as far as the defense goes, I think we're good to go. We still got Peyton Bowen, Billy Bowman Jr. We got Kendall Doby back there. We got Michael Boganowski Jr., Reggie Powers III, even Eli Bowen. I mean, guys, we're stacked knee deep on that defense, from the defensive backs to the defensive line. So I'm going to say that the defense, you will probably see them stronger come Saturday night when we play, and they'll be. I think they'll just be fine, and they'll be destroying people. You'll see a lot more. You'll probably see a lot more quarterback sacks. You'll probably see a few more interceptions. Now, one thing I am going to pay attention to. Now, this did kind of concern the old legend, is a team like Temple and our third down efficiency. What have we done to correct that? There's no way in hell that we should have went. I think it was 1 for 12 on third down against Temple. I mean, I can sit here and say it's inexcusable. I mean, there's all kinds of superlatives that we can say, but I'm wanting to see how we cleaned that side of that little technical difficulty up. That didn't concern me, but it raised the old legend's eyebrows. And going to be paying attention to our special teams again. But I tell you what, we got a field goal kicker in Tyler Keltner. And another thing I noticed is the penalties that we got against Temple was very, very undisciplined. Like when Mike Hawkins made that beautiful run and had us a first down, we got a penalty. I mean, we had some unnecessary penalties in that game. So did we clean those up? Well, y'all hop down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Give me your 2 cents. Give me your take. Give me your thoughts. Give me your predictions. Give me what you want to see next Saturday. I love chopping it up with you guys in the comments. Guys, we're at 457 subscribers. We're 43 away from 500 hitting a little bit of monetization. So, guys, thank y'all for sticking with me. Thank y'all for being a part of the SLP family. Love every one of y'all. You guys, if y'all wasn't on my channel, I wouldn't be. I couldn't do this without y'all. Y'all, when I do a live stream, y'all show up, y'all show out, and I mean y'all's a great bunch of guys and gals on my channel, and I'm really humbled, and I love every one of y'all. So until next time, this is the legend. Watch what you say. Be nice to everybody. And don't say nothing you can't take back because you will live to regret it because tomorrow's not promised. This is Legend. We'll see you on the backside. God bless. Boomer Singer.